Good morning, Sunday White Rabbit here. This is my latest artwork. It's called Eyes Are Black Holes, and it's not finished. It's going to have a colored rainbow at the top. It's very symbolic. It's about duality, and anyway, this is the sun and the moon. That's the sperm and egg with the directional in it, north, south, east, and west. The iris being a black hole. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is symbolizing the passage of time with the moon phases in its skin. And then we have some sacred animals at the bottom, being a rabbit, a fish, a dove, a flower, and a bee. I'm not going to explain those, but anyway, I'm going to move on to my topic, which I was this morning watching a documentary about quantum physics. And from what I understand, some basics of quantum physics don't match the physics of the real world, and this perplexed Einstein till his death. I'm not a big believer that Einstein did all the work that he did solely by himself. He had a university underneath him to help him. I'm not really sure that he was all that much of a genius, but that's neither here nor there. The perplexities are still there. The laws of quantum physics do not match the laws of physics, which that means what? The laws of physics need to break down at the quantum level? Are they not laws? Do we need to redefine what a law is? I don't know. But what occurred to me is in there's kind of three things that don't really jive with the laws of physics between quantum physics. One is that particles of an atom can pop into and out of existence. Particles of an atom can have multiple copies of themselves, kind of, I guess what you would call it, in that occupy the same space at the same time, or they can occupy different spaces at the same time. So this is all bizarre because my notebook is not doing this, and my sketch is not doing this. It's not popping in and out of existence, and it's not occupying more than one space at one time, and there's not multiples of it occupying multiple places or the same space at the same time. Is not doing that. So this perplexed. How come all the things that make up everything, the atoms that make up everything, do not behave like the things that they build, such as you and me and that piece of paper over there? Okay, so here we're down to something that I discovered, is that maybe that's not the case. Maybe we do see in our real life the fundamentals of quantum physics. Maybe we do see it every day, all the time. In fact, it's so commonplace you just kind of look over it. And there's a reason I'm scrolling over the shadows that are coming in from the window on my table here. That's correct. Shadows can do that. Shadows can pop in and out of existence. Shadows can, and I don't know why this just blurred up. It's not focusing very good. Shadows can pop into and out of existence. Shadows can occupy the same place at the same time. Shadows can occupy multiple places at the same time. Shadows can do that, depending on the light source behind them. If there's two lights that are pointing two different angles, you're going to get two different shadows. And if the light turns off, the shadow is going to disappear. And if the light turns on, the shadow will reappear. And if you position a bunch of lights close together, you will get images of the same shadow occupying the same space in multiple places at the same time. You can see this, such as the double shadow right here. You see the double shadow and that's just because there's two light sources. One light source is coming in from the window, and one light source is coming from overhead from a lamp. So I get two shadows. That's the one shadow, the one object creates two shadows of itself. Same down here, you can kind of see a little dark shadow and then a little light shadow. Two shadows. Two. There are two there. They're stacked on top of each other. There's the proof right there. Okay, but shadows have no mass. Coincidentally, light has no mass. So light, anything without mass can do this. So there's some other things. Your thoughts don't have mass, and your thoughts can pop into and out of existence. They can come and go at will. You can think multiple things at the same time. Your thoughts can travel over. You can be thinking one thought and actually hear things and touch things, and your brain is still working on different levels. So, quantum physics is in our real world all the time. You're just seeing it in the massless. You only see it in things that have no mass. Okay, which should tell you the esoteric is very real. Okay, it's very real. So there's a point to this, and the point is why meditation is so important, or prayer, or whatever you want to call it. So if you're into, you know, church and everything, maybe they don't want you to call it meditation, and they want you to call it prayer, but you need to get by yourself and focus and center down inside of your own mind. And here's why. Because that's where the esoteric and the exoteric meet. Okay, that's where they meet. That's where that you can connect to a divine consciousness is through meditation. That's the only way, the absolute only way that you can connect. You're not going to connect to it at church. Someone else is not going to help you connect. You're not going to go in a little box and connect and confess your sins and connect. There is no other way, and the science is right there. If your thoughts have no mass and your brain has mass, then there is a part of the universe that is massless, and there is a part of the universe that has mass, and that part connects inside of your mind or in your brain, right? So if there's a divine consciousness, that's where you connect to talk to it. So you need to filter out everything everyone else says and everything you see and hear and focus on inside. And there you will find your answers, because that is where you're connected to the divine conscious of everything. It's right there, but you have to close it all out. That's why I'm saying eyes are black holes. On top of that, wasn't CERN the big, Hadron Collider out there? Weren't they looking for a particular type of particle? Weren't they looking for it? I mean, I know a lot of people do not understand this, but this is the way I understand it, is they're looking for a particle that has no mass inside of the atoms. They need to find proof of its existence. So they sling those atoms around and around that collider, and they smash them together, and they're looking for a particle inside of there that's massless. Because they got to find it, because they can see light and shadows and rainbows. Coincidentally, a rainbow can do the same things as quantum physics says. Pop into and out of existence, be in multiple places at one time, occupy the same space at the same time. That's exactly what a rainbow can do as well. So, what I'm saying is these two connect, and this is real. And I'm not sure why Einstein couldn't put these things together, how he didn't see these things and how they do relate. But anyway, CERN was looking for that particle. They called it a Higgs boson. It's a particle with no mass. That's why they got named the God particle. Well, they smashed enough atoms and found that there are, of course there are, particles inside of atoms that have no mass. Or we wouldn't have stuff like light and shadows and thoughts and memories and rainbows and love and all the things that connect us to the divine consciousness of the universe. Name it what you will, but it's there. Namaste and have a great day.